Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to talk a little bit about customization in the daily class WODs. Every class WOD that you do, whatever's written on the whiteboard, whatever's programmed, we're all going to be doing the same type of movement patterns or exercises, but you can still get closer to your goals every time you come in. So the example I'm going to share is I'm trying to build lean muscle. That's my current goal. I want to build strength and lean muscle. So that's my goal, and I'm going to take this workout that we did on Monday, which was Murph prep, and show you how I customize for my goal. Traditionally speaking, in CrossFit, right, the goalpost, the main idea is just to go faster, to burn more, or to sweat more, or lift more weights, right? So you either go faster or you add more weights, and that's how you tell if you're improving. For us, customization now, being matured CrossFitters, you can really get more out of the workouts if you know what your intent is. So my goal going into it was not like the old school mindset where I saw half Murph pretty much, or 60% Murph, and then just go for broke, because that isn't my goal currently. I don't want to just continue to push as hard as I can and then get to that cardio failure where I can't breathe, right? So I wanted to train the muscles to actually build strength. Now, don't get me wrong, my goal is still to do well in Murph. I just realized that what's going to limit me and slow me down in Murph is my push-up strength, my pull-up strength, right? And what's going to help me preserve my knees, because that's always been a trouble area. I played a lot of basketball, MMA stuff, but my knees always are more at risk of injury. So what's going to help me preserve my knees for the full Murph is that I need stronger muscles in my legs, my glutes, my obliques, my VMO. So the fastest way to get there isn't just to hit this Murph as hard as I can. What I did was take each one of the movements and improve the weakest link, the weakest muscles per movement. So the first thing I did was modify the run. Running typically hurts my knees, and I don't really care to invest the time to fixing my run mechanics currently. I also don't have any runs or races coming up. So I just took the run out altogether. That's not my goal. Running is also not going to help me build muscle and strength. So I changed it to kettlebell swings. Now, if you look, I'm doing the kettlebell swing, and my main focus during the swing was trying to fire all my running muscles. So when I do have to run those 2 miles during Murph, that these muscles are going to hopefully be there for me. So every kettlebell swing that I was doing, I was really focusing on core first. That's why you'll see me set up. And then I started to flex my VMO and glute in that hinge. Every time I came down on the kettlebell swing, my glute, my obliques, my VMO were all absorbing the force, just like I want them to do when I'm running. So then every time I fired up, the kettlebell didn't go that high. I'm not trying to swing it above my head, as you see. It's really just there to tighten up and use those muscles. Because if I went for the run, I wouldn't have those muscles on at all. It'd probably be a little bit more tension in my hip flexors, low back. So kettlebell swing instead of the run. Now, instead of doing kipping pull-ups, which I have, but then again, if I do a high volume kipping pull-up, I might tear, but I also sometimes get that bicep pain, right? So what I did now for the pull-up was to make it a strength builder. Not only am I targeting the lats, every single pull-up that I did was, if you look, I'm tightening up my glutes first, and then I'm tightening up my core after I get those flexed, and hopefully they stayed on. Some reps was good, some reps was bad. Then I also try to do the pull-up where I'm just engaging the lats like this. I'm not allowing my shoulders to come forward and roll forward. So the idea is every single pull-up that I'm already doing, traditionally I'd kip it, but then that's just, again, getting my cardio up, using the momentum to get me over the bar. This time I'm focusing on a good flex where I'm building the strength in the muscle and where I need it the most. The pec, the lat, the abs, the glutes. So that's what I did for the pull-up. Now, the push-up is the first thing that always goes in Murph or Cindy. So today I wanted to kind of reinforce it. I focus on the lats for sure. That was number one. And once I got the lats to set, because I don't want to get out of there with elbow pain doing a lot of push-ups or shoulder pain. So every single rep, I would set the lat first. You can see me try to engage the lat. Then I try to brace my abs or glutes. Those are the trouble areas. But the lat was my primary objective. So every push-up, my lat was getting that extra strength work. trying to build a better foundation. And then for the squat, I'm very quad dominant. You guys know me. My glutes are still the issue, so I picked this variation of doing these like piston pistols just to target the glutes. And what I also know is when we do squats, if you don't target your obliques, it's very hard to target the glutes. So if you look in the video, I'm doing a lot of oblique work and glute focus. So every single rep, I was working and training, making this a strength exercise. So every set, it felt like a strength set. But what I didn't expect was, even though I was just slowing it down, focusing on the right mechanics, focusing on the strength, because it's my goal, that's how I'm customizing it, I was still sweating like crazy. So I still got the cardio and the conditioning that I didn't expect to get, which was kind of cool. But it's probably because I was using more muscle per movement. I was getting 3 to 4 times more results from the same rep I was going to do. Just like the push-up. Before, if I would just crank them out like this, yeah, my triceps getting a good workout, maybe some shoulder or trap, but nothing else is firing. If the same amount of reps of push-ups that I did that Monday, my pec is on fire, my lat is on, my core is on, my glutes are on, I'm constantly flexing every single rep. Now look, I got 5 or 6 more benefits from just doing the same push-ups. So that's how I customize it, and I'm going to go over probably a couple more videos throughout the week, but my goal for the next 2 months is to build functional muscle and also strength. So every day I'm going to look at the workout and then customize it. We want the same, we want you guys to have the same mindset. So whatever your goal is, if you play a sport outside here, you love to run, you're dealing with injuries, let the coaches know how you want to customize the workout. They can help you and give you modifications for it. So whatever goals you have, whether it's to build muscle, lose fat, whether it's to train for a sport, like even surfing or hockey, we can always get you one step closer to those goals, even though we're all doing the same type of thing. All right? So again, please, it doesn't bother the coach. It doesn't stop the class. We want you guys to communicate with us constantly. Let us know your goals, and that way we can help you more efficiently. All right? So keep customizing, and that's going to help you enjoy the process longer, and also you're going to see the results that you're actually looking for when you're doing CrossFit.